Calling the Bristol 440 net. Calling the Bristol 440 net. Net control this evening is Kilo 4 X-Ray Mike November. Name's Chris, located in Bristol, Tennessee. This net meets each Tuesday at 9 p.m. on the 442.200 p.m. This net is affiliated with the Amateur Radio Emergency Service, the National Traffic System, and the Bristol Amateur Radio Club. All amateurs are welcome to check in. At this time, do we have any emergency or priority traffic? Do we have any information for the National Traffic System? Do we have any announcements for the net? Nothing heard. At this time, taking check-ins from any mobiles or portables.
WE4AWJ, Emmett, Port 1, Bristol.
Emmett, you want to make comments or stick around?
Stick around.
Alrighty. Any other mobiles or portables? Open the floor for all check-ins.
N4NT, Adam in Bristol.
DCP, Jerry at South Holston Lake.
Kilo Mike 4, Alpha Charlie Romeo, KM4 ACR, James in Buchanan County, Virginia.
Kilo Delta 4, November Tango, Dwayne in Bristol.
KE4AWJ, N4NT, KE4DCP, KM4 ACR, and KD4NT. Any others?
Control, please check in. Kilo Zulu 4, India Tango, Richard up in Stony Creek.
Call again, was it Kilo Zulu 4, India Tango?
Hear that.
Any others?
Control, please check in. KD4CCO, Dallas, Bristol.
Dallas. Any others before we go back for comments? WE4AWJ, take it away, Emmett.
Good evening, Chris, and everybody on the net, and anybody might just be listening. Maybe you're thinking about getting your license. We had a good test session last Thursday, and most everybody passed. So if you're thinking about it and you're just listening, you can listen, but it's more fun to talk. Anyway, I've not been doing too awfully much. I finally turned on my HF rig, first time in 9 months. And yeah, the bands were open. Lots of good DX out there. I worked a little bit of it. Interesting stations showing up. The Seychelles was on. And that's pretty much it with me. Just getting ready for Christmas. Got my truck in, having it worked on. So that's about all I've got to say. Just getting ready to go to bed and go to sleep. So everybody take care. And Ken, I thought I heard you in there. So you keep Elsie under control. You know, much of the extension cord in the snow. With that, I'll say 73 to everybody and turn it back to net control. This is WE4AWJ.
Appreciate you checking in, my friend. 73, have a good. All right, let's go down to N4NT. What's going on, Adam?
Well, good evening to everybody on the net. Not a whole lot going on here. I was glad to mention, Emmett mentioned that about the testing and folks that might be out there listening and whatnot. I do record the nets as much as possible and upload them to YouTube. My YouTube channel is called Ham Radio Zone. And one of the reasons I do that is one of the things that got me into the hobby was being a scanner listener. And I bought a scanner off of my neighbor for $10 when I was a teenager, and there was a local ham repeater already programmed into it. And that's how I discovered the hobby and wanting to get into it and starting to understand it a little more than what I did at the time. I was into CVs, and that got me going that direction. So I try to provide the ability for other folks to be able to listen to the hobby some too, and maybe spark some interest in it. But anyway, I'm just kind of hanging out here and recording a few things in my studio and getting ready to. I got to be at work in the morning, so as soon as I clear up here, I'm gonna head to bed. And well, I got little man here. Do you want to say? Yeah. Do you want to say hi? Say hello. 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 Say hello. Yeah. Say Bentley. Yeah. He's trying to show everybody his dinosaur toy through the radio. He thinks you can see him. Anyway, 7-3 everybody. This is N4NT.
Appreciate you checking in with 73. Have a good. All right, let's go down to KE4DCP. What's going on, Jerry?
Chris and everyone on the net. I got a balmy 61 degrees here right now. It looked like it was 68 today, just about be able to lay out in the sun. That weather, the way it's going to feel here in a few days. Yeah, the bands were pretty good actually this weekend. I did some pod activations, and I hadn't been using 10 meters, and I put my 10 meter ham stick on, and most contacts I got was DX stations, so they must be a lot of them out there on that. I never used 10 before, but maybe Emmett, maybe he gets his HF out, I'll get a contact or two with him. But yeah, ham's fun when you get into it there. Hope a lot of people do get tests and get their license and get out and do it. But this is KE4CCB. I'll get back to the net control.
Appreciate you checking in with 73. Have a good. All right, let's go down to KM4ACR. Go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. This is KM4ACR. Not much going on here. Just supposed to get a little bit of snow tomorrow, and supposed to get down real cold again later this week. But anyway, y'all have a good night. Stay safe, stay warm. 73 KM4ACR.
Just checking in with us. All right, let's go down to KD4NT. What's going on, Dwayne?
Afternoon, everybody. This is KD4NT. Not a whole bunch. I went to Johnson City today, and man, the traffic was terrible going up there and back, and it was wet the whole way. But if anybody's traveling towards Johnson City, be careful and be safe. That snow's supposed to start sometime tomorrow, so well, hopefully it won't be much, but it's going to get cold on us again. Anyway, everybody have a good night, and we will talk to you later. Kilo Delta 4 November Tango. Back to net.
Appreciate you checking in, number 73. Have a good. All right, let's go down to KZ4 India Tango. Go ahead, Richard.
Good evening, Chris. Good evening, everybody on the net. Yeah, it's 56 degrees and rain over here in Stony Creek. Just want to remind everybody this weekend the ARRL's having a 10-meter contest, so I know a lot of people's got their technician, and they can get on HF if they want to and make some contacts. I'm sure it'll be real busy on 10 meters with the contest going and the bands opening like they are. But other than that, I'll say 7-3 to everybody and turn it back over to you, Chris. This is Kilo Zulu 4 India Tango.
Appreciate you checking in. 73. Have a good. All right, let's go down to KD4CCO. What's going on, Dallas?
Good evening to everybody on the net. We are kind of watching the weather. I've got a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and they're calling for snow, so I may have to do something about that. That's about it for me. My voice is going away, and I better get off before it quits. KD4CCO is clear.
73, my friend. 73. Have a good. All right, that brings us down the bottom of the list. Any other check-ins?
4 Tango Lima Bravo, less than Johnson City.
Any others? Take it away.
So this is Les in Johnson City, November 4 Tango Lima Bravo. Hope everybody had a good day, and just say hey to everybody on the net tonight, and watch out for the weather tomorrow. I've got a great side service to go to for my father-in-law, so hopefully the weather won't be too bad, and we can get through that okay weather-wise and all. So I'll say just everybody have a good rest of the week, and I'll say 73s. This is November 4 Tango Lima Bravo, less than Johnson City.
Appreciate you checking in. 73, my friend. Sorry to hear about that. All right, that brings us down the bottom of the list. Any other check-ins?
Net control. Please check in Kilo Delta 4 Whiskey Mike X-Ray, KD4 WMX.
10. Any others? All right, quiet, low die, take it away.
Well, first thing I want to say is this is KD4 WMX, and tell Emmett that before he goes that I've actually got solar panels out there for Elvis, and got them hooked up to the lights, so he don't have an extension cord. And I definitely want to say thank you for everybody that voted for me for Ham of the Year. I really think it's really proud about getting that. And Didn't have any idea I was moving up for the running, but thank you everybody that voted for me.
Appreciate you checking in, Marine 73. Have a good. All right, brings us down the bottom of the list. Any other check-ins? Check-ins before we close it down tonight. 9 check-ins, so that's not too bad. Sounds good. All right, hope everybody stay safe tomorrow. And again, we would like to thank Todd Malone for the use of the repeater until 6-7 gets back online. So greatly appreciate the use of the repeater for the net. So with that, we'll go ahead and we'll close tonight's net. We'll return the forward 442.200 back to general amateur use of K4XM 73. Good night.